Welcome back to another episode of Only2Gamers, but in Team Fortress 2. So Nate's not here, so I'm gonna be covering this game by myself, Team Fortress 2. So in case you haven't heard of it, you might have heard of it abbreviated Tf2 or anything like that. According to Wikipedia, Team Fortress 2 is a free-to-play game, team-based first-person shooter, multiplayer video game developed by the Valve Corporation. Sorry if that was a little bit kind of staggery. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. So, usually when Nate's trying to pull me to play in some MapleStory Minecraft with him, I might be playing some Team Fortress 2. So I just figured that, I don't know, I really enjoy this game a lot. So I was thinking I was going to show you guys. So there's a lot to this game that I'm probably not going to cover, but I'm just going to show you the basics right now. So, if you ever download Steam or you have an account or anything, you should probably get this game. It's very, very fun. I enjoy it a lot. I'll put a link to the download or to the website in the description below. But right now, let me show you the classes and stuff. So, first, I'll skip ahead to server, but then I'll show you the classes. Alright, so we're back. So let me first start out to show you all 9 classes. So, there's many classes in Team Fortress 2. There's, like I've said before, or I just said, there's 9. So, there's 3 offensive, as seen right here, obviously with the titles underneath them. 3 defensive, and 3 support, which are just mainly neutral that can pretty much do anything, or they're just, I don't know, they don't have real certain. So, I guess I could start out with a scout. I guess I'll just show all of these classes in order. I have all of the weapons on vanilla or default. There's no special weapons. So if this is your first time or when you start playing Team Fortress 2 for the first time, this is the exact loadout you'll have unless somebody traded you some weapons or something. You know, each weapons have abilities, they have advantages, but they also have drawbacks, which is nice because no weapon is more powerful in Team Fortress 2 besides maybe 1 or 2 that should be nerfed, but that's not the point right now. So, I'm at the most vanilla map you can probably start with in Team Fortress 2, which is 2 Fort. So Team Fortress 2, it's the sequel, obviously, because it has 2. So the original also had... also had 2 Fort, and that's pretty much what I was just trying to say. So, as you can see, wait, hold on. Let me change my loadout so you can actually see my weapons. I think that's... Yep, okay. So this is the scout. And when I scroll my mouse, I can show that there's 3 weapons right here. The first one is the scatter gun, which is pretty much a pretty good gun. It it goes like that. The second one is your pistol, which is good for like closer range or if you're trying to be more precise. And the third is just a bat that you get to whack people with. So the scout is the fastest class in Team Fortress. He can double jump in midair. So I'm going to make this jump from this platform right here onto there. Hopefully. See, I double jumped right there. So any other class pretty much cannot jump that way. They can still get onto this, but it's just through a different way of doing so. So hopefully later I'll be able to post a video with maybe Nate and I playing some levels or some rounds in Team Fortress so you actually get to see all the classes working and all the just the whole mechanics of the game. So I guess I could show you guys some taunts. The default key for taunts is G, and it depends on your class and the weapon that you have. So right now I have the bat, so my taunt is...
Yeah, why don't you come over and say that to my face, tough guy? Bonk!
Yep, that's kind of the scout's personality. You have the guns.
Woohoo!
And I think the pistol might have another one. Yeah.
I'm running circles around you.
So it's just pretty much taunts to get the other people upset or to kind of upset your own players. Whatever one you please. Oh. Okay, no problem. I'm the fastest class. I can get up here the fastest. So that's pretty much the scout. I don't know. I probably missed some stuff, but that... we'll get to that later. Oh, okay. Now we move on to the soldier. Now the soldier is pretty much, I think, one of the slowest classes you can have in the game, but they're also one of the coolest, in my opinion. So a soldier, he has 3 weapons as a scout. The first one is a rocket launcher. So let me just shoot this, and it makes a nice explosion where it hits, but as you can see, the projectiles are just quite a bit slower as the scout's scattergun. He also has a shotgun, which many classes have. Just a simple shotgun, which is nice. And he has a shovel. A shovel. Every class has a melee weapon, so this is soldiers. So as I said before that other classes can still get to here, this is what I'm talking about. With the soldiers are well known for the rocket jumps, if you can do it well enough at least. So let me see if I can try to rocket jump onto here. Yep. So, if you're a soldier and you shoot like this, you get shot up because the explosion from your own rocket hurts yourself and propels you forward. So a lot of people take that to an advantage, and they're able to maybe like get to higher places and get to like secret places on maps, like good spots to just watch people. I'll show you again up here. Of course you take damage, but there's boots you can have that solve that, but they take up your shotgun. Okay, next we have the Pyro, which is a pretty crazy class, or it's one of the most destructive class if you do it right, or one of the most annoying perhaps. So the Pyro obviously will have a flamethrower. So you can set the enemies on fire, and they'll burn for a while and take damage unless they get extinguished. You could also right click with this, and you shoot an air blast, which reflects projectiles, and you can even push enemies off ledges with this. Now, like as a soldier, Pyro has a shotgun, and his melee weapon is the axe. The reason I'm not showing you all the taunts is because there's just a lot and so many different things you can, or so many different taunts and stuff, so many different weapons is just crazy. But Pyro's taunt's pretty nice. He has pretty good taunts. And shotgun. Now, actually, I forgot to mention this. Some taunts like this one can actually harm enemy players. Say, an enemy soldier or whatever, because that's the class you guys know by now, is coming this way. If I stay here and I taunt, and he's right there right now, he'll be set on fire. So some taunts can actually hurt, but when you're taunting, you can't move or anything, so you're pretty much a sitting duck. So next, we have the Demoman, which is the first defensive. I mean, honestly, any of these classes can be used as anything. So, let's go to the Demoman. So the Demoman has 3 weapons. Most classes, I think, in Team Fortress 2. So this is the first weapon. Is his grenade launcher. So when I click it, he shoots pretty much what are grenades. See, they're good. They go flying down, and then after a couple seconds, they explode. So this is good. Say an enemy's up here, and I obviously can't get him with the shotgun. If I shoot him up here, the explosions will get him. So also the second weapon we have is a sticky launcher, or I think that's what it's called. So this pretty much can shoot sticky bombs and detonate them whenever you want to, and unlike the grenade launcher. So if I shoot one here, and also if I hold down the shooting button longer, it goes farther. You can hear it charge. It goes all the way over there, all the way on the other enemy. So with a normal sticky launcher, when I right click, all of my stickies explode. So I think Soldier, Scout, and Demoman are the only 3 classes that can actually do good jumping. So the Demoman, you put a sticky there, and sometimes you can even get farther like this than you would with any other class, but that's pretty much how you can use a sticky jump to jump. And this is the Demoman's bottle. His melee. I think if you hit enough, it shatters. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't do any extra damage, but it looks a lot cooler. A lot more threatening. So next we have the Heavy, which is definitely the slowest class in the game. But he's teamed up with the Medic. He's one of the best, like especially with Ubers, which I'll talk about later. So first weapon he has is his minigun, which is it's not very mini, honestly. It's a machine gun. So when I hold down right, it spins it, and when I hold down left button, it shoots it like this. See, he moves pretty slow when he's shooting though, but he can go on a pretty good rampage when he's mad. So, like a whole bunch of the other classes, he has a shotgun, which can easily be replaced by one of his favoriteest foods, the sandwich, which is pretty delicious. It's moist and delicious, but that's not the point. And his melee can be his fists, so he can pretty much just beat you to a pulp if he runs out of ammo. So yeah, the minigun chews up a lot of ammo. I mean, you can see my ammo in the bottom right hand corner just going down. I mean, if you have a long enough life, you're gonna use up a whole bunch of ammo and just, yeah. You can also just keep it spinning so you can round corners ready to shoot, like that. And there's also a minigun you can have that doesn't even make a sound when it spins, so people have no idea that you're coming. You can surprise them with corners. Next we have the Engineer, which is definitely my favorite class because I like building stuff.